our community. A lot of people have been raising different questions, concerns, and we are hearing all of them. At the end of this year, since today is the last day, we decided and thought to connect with the community and express what we are working on and how we are going to be working on things. Before we start the update and everything else, I would like to remind everyone and start with what actually EasyFi is all about. EasyFi as a business was started by us to focus on the adoption of decentralized finance and enabling various different Legos and options which are missing in today's DeFi ecosystem. EasyFi as a company is supposed to be focusing on various different aspects like ensuring that people are able to get better loans, various different options of taking loans, and put various different collateral options which are not there right now in the DeFi space. Another most important aspect that EasyFi is supposed to be working on is simplifying the collateralization process, which is right now very high in the traditional space or traditional protocols of lending. And furthermore, EasyFi is supposed to be focusing on layer 2 blockchains while deploying its protocols. We started with Matic and are looking to expand into various different blockchains. The main focus is so that we can offer our users a better speed and cheaper loan transactions so that they can look at operating a better operating margins when they take their loans, and so that the cost of their loans becomes cheaper. To achieve all of this, what we are trying to do is quite complicated, not straightforward. It's always a lot of responsibility to be the flag bearers of doing something new in the industry. We are not alone. We are working with various different DeFi projects alongside ourselves. But to be able to work in an uncharted territory, it's always tough, and unexpected complications always do arise every now and then. Having said that, we decided to start with a very basic fundamental foundation and then build upon it. Before I go further on touching upon the vision of EasyFi to 2021, what I would suggest to start here is what we have done so far. So we started in the month of September, started our development, started as a fork of Compound, which is a very well-known lending protocol on Ethereum blockchain. So we started with that particular protocol as a starting point. And now when we started that, because we were the first protocol to launch a lending protocol on EasyFi protocol on Matic, hence we started with stable coins to be able to put them as collateral and withdraw them as as a borrowed asset. With that itself, and we were very amazed with the enthusiasm of the community, that we were able to clock a TVL of $40 million within a week of launch. That sort of reflects the strength, the community, the reach that EasyFi as a product, as a protocol has. And we know the ability to bring TVL and user base to our product protocol like back of our hand. From there, that sort of validated our basic foundation. That was V0. That validated our basic foundation of the protocol. From there on, we started our journey onto one level further in terms of moving the focus onto volatile assets. The foundation for setting up volatile assets is an oracle. A lot of hacks or a lot of DeFi protocols have seen in the past that people have really been able to take out money from those protocols primarily because of Oracle. Hence, we were very, very specific with the protocol Oracle that we would use. Therefore, we integrated Chainlink into EasyFi for getting the latest and most efficient price feeds for the collateral that is being placed on the protocol so that protocol can be protected, your funds can be secured, and can be avoided from any sort of hacks. Now, what we did basically was definitely a, a breakthrough when we talk about layer 2, because we are one of the first company to start a lending protocol on layer 2 Matic network. After the integration of Oracle, we launched Ethereum as a volatile market. Once we did that, we started with development of a liquidation dashboard. Of Oracle in terms of liquidation as you were having in Kappa. From there on, we started our journey onto what actually EasyFi is all about. And that's where we started the process of integrating credit rating mechanisms, taking that cross-chain, multi-chain, so that we were able to read the loans, repay, borrow status of a particular Ethereum address from Ethereum as well as Matic. We recently completed that particular milestone of our December roadmap on Mumbai mainnet, Mumbai testnet of Matic, and a paper was published a couple of days ago by the team highlighting the transactions that were covered onto the credit rating system. Now, this is the first step, or stepping stone, rather, I would say, towards the main vision of EasyFi network. In this process, so essentially, if I tell you in brief, what we have been doing in last 3 months, starting from 1st October, that's when we went live till today, was setting up a foundation. And basically, as we had always been saying, that EasyFi starts where many protocols have left, is by enabling a better collateralization options and move towards under collateralized loans and unsecured loans onto the platform. Now, but to be able to build on those and work towards those functionalities, first we had to reach and build a basic foundation in form of a collateralized lending protocol with the existing collateralization ratios. And that is exactly what we have achieved in last 3 months. In addition to that, December was mainly focused on the research part so that we can have these particular points being utilized in our further process. So this is what we have done. In addition to this, on the community side, EasyFi as a company has done a lot in terms of community building. We have an official channel on Telegram. In addition to that, we have built 4 different communities, which comprises of Vietnam, Turkey, Japan, and we are also working on the Chinese community right now, and Korean as well. So basically, total 4, other than the main English community, exist as of today while we are talking, and the 5th one regarding Chinese community is what we are building. I know community has expressed various different concerns on various different topics. I will cover that also during the session today. This whole session, after this introduction, is broken down into actually three major parts. One is the Vision 2021 for product, Vision 2021 for non-product, and adoption side. So what exactly EasyFi is going to do and how what we are looking at doing in 2021 towards beyond product for ensuring there's a better adoption, there's a better community reach. And third one will be answering a couple major concerns. We have grouped various different concerns from different people into 3, 4 major categories because that's how we were able to club it. So I'm going to talk very brief about that too, so that people can understand our view on it and how we are tackling those points. So if I talk about going to, there are going to be questions which I'm also going to be taking. Now, before we move to Vision 2021 product part, what we would suggest we is to also keep up a point of keep sending your questions. We will take those questions at some point during the session. Well, as was promised to the community, there are some surprise gifts as well as a Happy New Year gift to the community, especially for attendees of this session. So how it's going to work is that during these gifts, we are going to give away around 300 Easy today to the attendees. What you will have to do is I'm going to be requesting you to tweet and express your point of view on 3 different points related to DeFi and EasyFi on Twitter. So all you need to do is tweet with those as an answer to those 3 questions, and best 10 answers in each category of question will be receiving 10 Easy each. So that's how we'll have 30 participants being awarded in total of 300 Easy. So before we step into the Vision 2021, here comes your first question. How do you think EasyFi network will make DeFi easy? We would like to understand and know your viewpoints on this. Please tweet about this and make sure that you tag EasyFi network for being eligible to get rewards. I repeat, there will be 10 best tweets as an answer to this question who will be getting 10 Easy per person. That will be selected by the organizing team from EasyFi and our moderators. I'll repeat the question so that people can again have a look. How do you think EasyFi network will make DeFi easy? So that's how we're going to do that. While there are 2 interesting questions, let me quickly take them up here. You should do an AMA once a week to answer questions to new members. Answer what are you doing for old investors? What is the most important thing? Is if you're there, people will get confident. Now you should be there often. It takes not much time. Absolutely. Be assured that I have a very regular conversations and discussion and analysis of the community sentiments. We do keep taking steps from the community's feedback. EasyFi is a community project, and I will explain and give you an example of how we listen and react to the community's demands. Case in point, since we are on this topic, we were on DF2 about to launch a dual farming 2 program with another token, but we listened to the community since community wanted to farm easy by staking easy. Hence, we changed the DF2 program and fulfilled the demand of community. Not everything can be fulfilled, but please be assured that we always listen and try to do best in our control, whatever we can to make sure that we deliver what community wants. Definitely, there are certain restrictions on certain areas where there are things which are done in a different manner. I'll quickly cover the next question that is there. EasyFi launched volatile assets lending on Matic network, but there is no volume. Please explain about it. So my answer to this is, sir, see, I don't know how much active have you been in DeFi, Even today, the DeFi is in the state where e-commerce was in early 2000s. Unless there is an incentivization, the volumes on DeFi is very slow. So we have not intentionally pushed it yet. We gave it because we wanted to give it enough cooling period. We wanted to give it enough platform to settle down because this is the new thing that is being done on layer 2. In times to come, we are definitely going to push. EasyFi team knows how to bring in volume that we have already proved to the community when we launched our first version. That was V0. V0, we were able to hit a TVL of 40 million within a week of launch, and that to be on Matic network, which is a layer 2. So we know how to publish and push our product. The thing is, we want to be very, very cautious since it's all about our users' money. It's not a data application. Hence, whatever we do, we want to be double sure that it is being done, utilized properly. And that's why we did Ethereum. Now we are adding more features, load up the protocol, and then we will incentivize people to use the product. And definitely then the TVL will come. I think that answers your question. I'll take one more and then we'll move. Would not be better to gain other coins when we stake easy instead easy easy? Sir, this is the chicken and hen story. We gave this because community wanted it. We cannot fulfill the requirements of every single person. Now, I think we should move to the next section of today's Community Connect, which is basically Vision 2021. So, what we are going to do as a company in Vision in 2021 is actually now start to focus on what EasyFi is all about. So, what is EasyFi is all about is under collateralized loans, making loans cheaper for people to be able to use, and enabling more avenues for people to take loans so that it actually go beyond the trading. Today's loans on DeFi, most of them are used for trading purposes. Essentially, what we are going to be doing is simplifying the collateralization mechanism and reduce the collateralization ratios by using various different mechanisms, which is going to help people to take better loans. And that is what EasyFi is all about. And now, because foundation is set up in first phase, which was the first quarter of this year, now we are going to be working very heavily on this side, which is actually about EasyFi. So that is the first most important aspect. Then what we are going to be working on, bringing in more collateralization options in terms of tokens, in terms of various different products to be utilized as a collateral on EasyFi protocol. That will enable people and give them more choices to sort of bring in those particular investments or collateralization options and take loans for their regular needs. Because as we all know, we are in the bull market. Very few people want to sell their investments. However, they still want some liquidity, and that's where EasyFi will play an important role there. With better collateralization option, the amount of loans that you will be able to get will be higher. And why we would be able to offer that? Because we are working on various different mechanisms which will reduce the effect of liquidations, effect of price movement on liquidations. A detailed announcement and detailed product update on the same will be released soon in first or second quarter. So anyways, the team would be publishing roadmap in next couple of days for 2021. So I think that will give a lot of clarity to people. I can't really be talking very specific because that's what team has been already working on to give all that info. I'm talking about the main focus. So as I said, the main focus will be reducing the collateralization ratios so that we can give better under collateralized loans, working on the microloans so that we can enable unsecured loans for people, and most important, new collateralization, new collateral options onto the protocol, which are more innovative than just vanilla assets, so that people are able to get better options to take more realistic loans. So these are going to be three major focuses when we talk about the products. In addition to that, we have set up a research team which is going to be working with various different DeFi protocols and products like insurance companies, oracles, to be able to enable various different possibilities which are not there in DeFi right now. Case in point, we are going to be working on with some oracle companies, more than one, by the way, to sort of arrive at derived pricing of assets, which will be utilized for as a important collateralization option into the protocol. So this research and development wing that we have set up is going to be working with various different DeFi protocols, so that we can work on to more innovative solutions and take the industry forward. Next to this is that we are partnering with various different companies into this space so that we can bring in better options and newer products and more innovative products to people. One of the products that we are going to be launching is a very innovative farming options that will be launched in next quarter. I mean, this quarter starting tomorrow, and these are going to be much better than vanilla farming or dual farming. So stay tuned for those informations. Now I think it's time to take you for the next round of questions. I'm sure a lot of, oh my god, I got very interesting questions. I'll pick those. Before that, I think it is time for uh, uh, next question, where the next set of 10 best tweets will be given, again 10 easy each for 10 people. The next question is, what are the new products and services you think should come to DeFi in 2021? May or may not be from EasyFi, but DeFi as an industry overall. What does the community think should be there? So please tweet and make sure you tag EasyFi Network into your tweets, and then we will pick up the best 10 tweets as an answer to this question for rewards. Let me quickly take some important questions here. Should partner with projects like Frontier, DeFi wallets. Yes, we are going to be bringing a lot of new DeFi wallets in during this time. That's one of our agenda. We're already working with some wallets. Details of those wallets and how those are going to be solved are going to be released soon. Are you planning to releasing GitHub publicly, or will coding be private? So all our contracts are out in public. People have all the access. The GitHub will be released in due course. Right now, as I said, there are a lot of changes that are happening. So we'll be releasing GitHub maybe in first quarter or something around second quarter. Collections, sir, how can Easy grow and why should people trust them? I mean, you need to evaluate and explore the white paper and what the work we are doing. As per your white paper, dual farming means farm two different points at a time. No, sorry, sir, that's not what dual farming means. Dual farming means you stake easy and get another coin. It is already live for Matic. As I said, we changed it for people because they wanted easy against easy. Hence, we listened to community and gave that option. There are going to be more options coming soon. Confidence always promise high records all the time. So will you be able to constantly update your product? So we are updating the product. We cannot comment about the easy price volatility. That's completely on the trading part. Binance pair BTC USDT. I'll pick this up later. When will other pairs? Something about the top wallets who all received easy at the same time now dumping on the markets. Very unhealthy. We can't really comment on that. All the main wallets of the company, which are multi-sig, are already there highlighted. There are some smart contracts where easies are locked and are there and are released as per the release schedule, which was published at the launch of the product. Now that's the investor's choice whether they want to keep it or sell it. We can't really control it. Other than that, there are the emission rates and everything is very, very transparent in there. There is any idea to make some partnership with trusted insurance projects? As I said, we are already working with some insurance companies and oracles to bring that particular information. Most wonder when Open Binance is going to be app for Android. For Android and iOS for staking, as I said, we are working with some wallets. Probably with that, you will be able to do that. Okay, so I think now it's time to move towards the third part of our Vision 2021, which is going to sort of solve the many of the questions that people have been asking around for sorry, before I take it, there's an interesting question and I wanted to address it. Circulating supply information, misinformation, short panel on the website to clarify. Yes. So what we have published a new API which is going to be giving a standard circulating supply in real time from the contracts. That API is something that our team is going to be talking to all different platforms and getting it integrated so that the information is updated in real time and the feedback is also taken. We will integrate the same API on the website as well. Why it was not done? Because we wanted to get it done from one single API so that again the chances of misinformation are not there. I think so now. So I think a lot of the questions will be clarified once I will talk about the second part of the product, which is the adoption and distribution part. So the adoption, somebody is requesting me to speak in Hindi. I'm sorry, sir, we have people from multiple different nationalities in the show right now. So I would prefer and request that allow me to speak in English, please. So what we are going to be doing, we are going to be working with various different business companies and business association in crypto and non-crypto space to enforce the better adoption of DeFi loans. So we are not just creating the protocol and leaving it to work on its own. We are actually working on ground and have already set up some business development teams in Asia Pacific and in Europe gradually is what we are trying to build now so that we are able to connect with various different businesses and various different associations to bring in more use cases for the DeFi lending. And that is going to be a very important focus area from our side in 2021. We are going to be working already with many various different exchanges and will be announcing many new pairs and many new exchange listings. Many more meaningful partnerships with TradeFi, CeFi, and DeFi. So as I said, we are already in process of tying up with various different associations, various different business companies, individual companies, and group of teams to work together in terms of increasing the adoption of loans which are there so that people are able to utilize a better DeFi options. And most important thing, we are going to also be expanding into multiple blockchain ecosystems. Right now we are on Matic, so it is being built. And in 2021, we are going to be expanding into other different blockchain ecosystems, which is also going to increase the distribution of the product and its utilization. Then we have also set up a new enhanced team for content outreach and information broadcasting. We understand that many people expressed the concern and we were also noting down. See, marketing and communication outreach is a continuous process. There you always need to keep on expanding your network. And that's what we have been working on now. We have already set up a new team and increase the teams. There are some new members who have joined, who will be joining in the month of January into the team and working in various different geographies to expand the product's reach. So I'm sure in quarter one, people will see a lot of new outreach mechanisms, new campaigns for people to be able to understand about the product and get to know so that more and more people can get involved into the product. And the most important part, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be launching a developer incentive program in quarter 2 sometimes in 2021, so that we can have more organic and community driven developments in the protocol as well. And a portion of easy supply will be kept as a fund for that particular initiative, so that more and more people can come and contribute towards the development of the protocol. So this is basically the third section, which is Vision 2021 Part 3, which where we were talking about adoption and distribution of the product. So before we move to the last section, which is the community concerns, so I'll be addressing a couple different concerns that people have raised. But before that, I think it's time for the third question, uh, which is tweet your personal crypto goals for 2021 and make sure you tag EasyFi Network. Please remember, with for each one of the three questions that we have given here, we will be picking up 10 random tweets, which would be better suiting to these questions, and 10 easy will be given to 10 such people. So please go on, keep tweeting your views on those topics. Now, regarding the roadmap of this quarter, there was the last thing that was yet to be announced, which we decided to be mentioning here. As I said, we were supposed to be partnering with an identity management application. So we have partnered with BlockPass, which is an identity management application. We are going to be publishing a joint Medium article about it in the coming week. So both the teams on the BlockPass side, marketing as well as the technology team, were having limited bandwidth right now. Hence, we were not able to publish the article. But a detailed article on how both the products are going to be connecting with each other in a more decentralized manner is going to be published next week. But we wanted to exclusively announce this partnership here, that we are joining hands with BlockPass to enable the identity management for the lending protocol. This will enable us to offer microloans and couple other type of lending products that we are planning to offer through EasyFi. So as I said, the Q1 of this particular product was focused on setting the stage up. Now we have the foundational lending protocol, we have Oracle integrated, we are almost done with the research and basic beta integration of credit rating system. We have signed agreed a partnership and understanding with a company for identity management. So all the four major pillars towards the vision of EasyFi are now pretty much laid, and that's where the major focus of the team is going to be during 2021. Now, coming to the concerns of community, primarily I can see there is a bit of a panic right now in the community because of the prices. Though I don't prefer to comment much on prices, but since it's been a hot topic, the most of the alts are falling down, so easy is not something different. Hence, I think it is a market situation which is going to handle on its own. We as a team do not really get ourselves involved on anything related to pricing. Secondly, we as a team, as a company, do not believe in paid listing, specifically. Yes, we do allocate some budgets for marketing purposes with different exchanges, but we do not pay for listing. And that is a reason, and we are very, very selective about the exchanges we list on. Binance was anyways a completely organic listing, and we really thank Binance team for giving us that access. The regarding the new payers, we can't really comment about the new payers on Binance. Please be assured that I am personally in touch with them, and I hope we should be able to get it, because there are different communication conversations that are happening with Binance team. We work very closely with them, but unfortunately, we don't want, neither we want to push nor we want to pressurize too much beyond that, because it is supposed to be an organic decision anyhow. And most important thing I tell you, Binance don't work on the paid mechanisms. Had that been the case, every single coin who raised millions and billions would have been listed on Binance. Binance is very different, and we respect that. So it is not a matter of money that Binance works it, not it, and it is against our principles also. So we are also equally hoping. We have requested them all different channels. We keep on talking to their teams. So we hope for the best. Let us see what happens and when. Second thing is regarding marketing. As I said, we are continuously working on expanding the reach of the product. We have set up more people into the team and have tied up with a couple different people with agencies to help us in increasing the reach, in enabling a better outreach. And I'm sure the results of those efforts will be visible in the Q1 itself. So that part has already been taken and taken care and is been added. Please stick to the community, because as I said, EasyFi is a community project and we do listen and value the community's feedback. We always try and attempt and do whatever best is into our control, and take things very very seriously when it comes to the product and to the adoption. We are on the path to sort of make DeFi more usable and impacting lives of people positively with this particular new industry. DeFi is a very new use case and most relevant use case of blockchain technologies. So, and all of you guys are early participants of this. Every easy holder is also going to be part of the governance mechanism, which we are going to be releasing in due course once the product is almost completed as per the vision and as per the promises on the white paper. We are very seriously working very hard in delivering that. So stick there and stay tuned. Many of you guys are in the official channel, and I'm sure you will keep on following the announcements. So I wish you everyone a very happy new year. Stay safe and enjoy your evening. Thank you. Bye bye.